Hello and welcome to the Arid review. I just want to say that I'm pretty sure I don't know. I'm trying to be as honest with myself as possible with this review, but it gave me a lot of what I wanted from the game. So that was the issue. It felt like Kuwait realized I played Kuwait back in the day. It felt like a lot of other maps were leading to this with their quest lines and stuff. And that is really a part of this map. So I'm going to talk about those during the world design, but we'll get into that here in a minute. I'm going to try hurry through. I've been rambling so much on all these reviews, even when I script it hard. Usually my scripts are just bullet points, but I've been scripting it kind of hard, and still, I my reviews are way too long and way too rambly. So I'm trying my best. I hope you guys enjoy it. So yeah, we'll get into the sound design before the world design. Let's get into sound design. Full points. I'm going to be brief. There's ambience. There's unique sounds above and beyond. Walking, running, different areas, even some music. Not a whole lot. Not background music, but there's some situational music. And that's what I love to see. It feels grounded in realism without background music. I prefer background music, but honestly, I cannot diss it. And there's just so many places I haven't gone yet in like the 6 hours I've played. So there's probably a whole lot fucking more areas that have a whole lot more music and situations that could cause music, cause sound effects, that I really have to give it full scores already, having experienced maybe double, even triple the amount of new sounds, and having played for only, half the time as I have some other maps. Let's get into UI and all the normal shit I do at the beginning. UI, there's a lot of unique items. There's unique inventory, there's unique bags, there's unique clothing. And there's a shit ton of unique items, unique crafting, and so that is a perfect score. No, actually, there's that brand new map actually is a bit better. So is L. It's I'd say they're all pretty similar. They just have different incentives and different reasons why you're crafting things. So yeah, I'd give it as perfect as I've seen. And then zombie spawns, there's a lot. They're challenging, even with it turned down. So it's good. And playing with them turned up, I've died so many fucking times. Item spawns, playing with normal item spawns, items feel a little bit abundant, but only a little bit. Just because there's things you can loot items from, just like the lockers here. Things like that add a little bit less challenge, I guess. And it might be that I've just been lucky, but I've only had some of them not drop items. So other than that, yeah, we're getting good item spawns, good everything. And then the quest UI. There's unique quest UI. Well, as unique as it can be. And that's going to be the next section. It's not going to be world. Questing it kind of feels like the actualization of everything, because it has all the NPCs and they each have quest lines that they offer different quests. The rewards amp up. It feels intuitive. It offers a lot of reward, but you don't have to do it. I was over here my first session just looting a bunch of shit. I never even did the fucking quests, but I could have, and I would have got a shit ton of rewards. And that's fucking awesome. And then there's the Elver side of things, the locational quests, like unlocking the quarantine zones, venturing deep into it, shit like that. That's offered in the same way. That goes down. There's a bunker and shit that you have to get the Easter eggs and stuff feel like a system. They don't feel like, oh, I found some key cards in Rio. I'm able to go grab a couple, like a little bit of lore, some lore snippets. It feels like an actual system that's being provided, and it's another layer to the game that is provided by this map in particular. Let's go into everything about the world I normally go into. It's laid out pretty nice. I feel it's harder to get around on foot, but it also gives you some pretty nice fucking vehicles, so I'm not going to dock too many points for that. It's well laid out. Like, you have a purpose to go everywhere. I love that I went to the military base first. It gave me a ton of shit. Gas stations only had a certain amount of shit. There's all these lootable crates that don't always give you what you want, especially if you're playing on the lower loot settings. You do not get, you don't get everything handed to you. You have to go different areas for what you need. Now, especially if you're playing 100%, yeah, you can get by. You can find, a fucking salami sandwich in the military base, but you aren't going to find that otherwise. You're going to have to go to the gas station. You're going to have to go to a town to get a grocery store. Everything has its place. It has those good systems in place. Color theme, I love how it feels like it differentiates itself from base Unturned even by the color. It's very drab and dusty, and I do not want to get into semantics about it and talk like I'm some fucking artist that knows color theory. I like the colors. They make me feel like it's a unique map. It's about all I would say. All I can say. The colors feel unique and feels uniquely designed. On to building design. All the buildings are uniquely designed. They're a little bit more detailed in the base game, so it lends itself in a different way and you get a different idea from it, and I like that. What else can you get into with the fucking world design? I guess the secrets, they're well laid out, and the quest items, you have to go to certain places to get the quest items, but it's pretty intuitive where you'll find them. Like, I was doing one right here, and it was like suspension spring, and it's like, oh yeah, the mechanic shop, or a gas station, you can get that possibly, and I was right. So it's shit like that that's just well laid out, and it's well done. I like it. I really like the whole world and the world map, and it felt kind of like an apocalypse, like there was a bunch of people living in this one place, but that'll come up majorly later on more so. So, final verdict, compiling everything from the sound design to the world design, everything I've said formerly, it's gotta be tied with Elver, or the last map that just came out, which I'm not going to remember the name of, and I'm very stubborn about not remembering the name of until I actually play it again. So yeah, what you guys get is the most recent map. It's going to be tied with those. I'm pretty sure I gave Elver an 8. And I don't want to say this is better than Elver. It's the same. So I have to go 8 or 9. If we're comparing it to everything I've played so far, I don't know. I enjoyed it improportionately. So I'm going to give it a 9. But I will say it is no better than Elver. It just hit a different niche, is what it felt like. Yeah, suddenly became funny. I became accented for a second there. But as I was saying, it's going to be that solid 8 or that 9, and I think the final verdict is going to reflect that somewhere in the high 8s. We'll have to compare it to the Elver score. On that note, as always, thank you guys. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day or whenever you're watching this. Hope you guys come back for more. If not, I hope you enjoyed your time here. I hope to see you guys again next time. If not, that's alright. I hope you guys have a lovely day. And as always, thank you guys for turning this hobby into a passion and reinvigorating my love for gaming. It means the most to me. The video is technically over here, but I have some leftover footage and some more Minecraft music. So you guys enjoy the about 30 seconds you get of, not hearing my voice buzzing in your head. And you can just watch me I can't even say that on YouTube. Drive up to this military base and fight for my life. We'll just call it that.